Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to episode 9 in the Sierra Nevada series. Yep, it's episode 9 already. We're 3/4 of the way through and we're getting into the big numbers now. This is called Hop Bullet, a double IPA, and it is, I think it's 8%. Yeah, 8% on the nose. It's going to be a big one. Double IPA, so going to be very hop heavy, we can assume, and well, it's called Hop Bullet, so yeah, this is going to be hoppity hop. Don't know anything about it yet, so here's a quick look at the can. Right, let's get into it. Oh, fragrant, hoppy, straight away. Bit lively. Let's get some great aromas though. Fruit punchy, bit floral, piney. Still a little bit left in the can. Might have to drink a bit before we can get that in, but right, let's find out what the aromas are saying. Grapefruit, orange, bit of lemon, very citrus fruit forward, a few piney notes lingering in the back. I mean, real just kind of de facto American IPA style. It's not particularly clear. There's a lot of kind of particulate suspension in there. I'm not sure you're going to be able to see if I hold it up. You can probably tell. That head doesn't look like it's going anywhere too quickly, so I'm expecting the mouthfeel on this to be pretty good, although it looks a little loose in the glass, but we'll see. There's not a great deal else coming out on the nose there. It's just that very traditional American IPA style. Alright, cheers. Oh, hops, hops and hops. Oh, okay. It's very hoppy, very fruity, quite bitter and drying at the end. Oh, it's an aggressive one. That is an aggressive beer style. Right, top to bottom tasting notes. Tiny bit bitter on the front of the tongue, but also a little sweet at the same time. That moves into a bit more bitterness across the middle of the tongue, and the fruits start to explode a little. Fruits open up a bit more, but it's properly grapefruit, lemon, citrus fruit forward, so that bitterness just keeps going, and then you get a bit of a juice lick as you swallow it, and that just makes way for a really drying bitterness across the back of the tongue. It's properly bitter, I think it was fair to say. The fruity notes are nice. It is pretty bitter. The mouthfeel is pretty good. It's certainly not thick. It's not particularly kind of creamy or luxurious, but yeah, it holds up. It holds up all right. It's not particularly boozy, really. To say it's 8%, if you gave me that, I mean, let's be honest, you're not getting away. It's not, you know, you wouldn't probably be falling into thinking it was a 4%er, but if you said it was 5.5, 6, I'd probably believe you until I tried to stand up afterwards. So, yeah, it's decent. It's not my go-to style by any means, so I'm not like loving this massively, but it's not bad either. I don't hate it. I'm not anxious about drinking the rest of it. So it's good. Let's take a look at the can. First, let's top this up. Has that hazed it up anymore? No, not really. It's still very hazy. Sierra Nevada Hop Bullet Double IPA, 12 fluid ounces, Sierra Nevada Brewing Co., Chico, California, Mills River, North Carolina. Family owned, operated and argued over. Love that line on every can. Alcohol, 8% by volume, please recycle. That's the same on that side. General health warnings. And that's it. Common theme on Sierra Nevada cans, they don't really give a lot away about the beer on each one, so once again we're going to have to turn to their website, I think, for a bit more information. It says, hops are the name of the game with the double IPA. We know that we had to take it one step further. With Hop Bullet, we're using a new technique, hitting the beer with a 1-2 punch of Magnum hops and lupulin dust, pure concentrated hop flavour, directly into the tank to emphasise the intense pine and citrus flavours of the classic West Coast hops. Yep, I can believe that. It's packing all of those pretty strong. Malts are 2-row pale caramelised malts, acidulated oats and wheat. Hops are Cascade, Sentinel, Chinook, Crystal, Magnum and Idaho 7, and yeast is ale yeast. 8%, 55 bitterness units. I can believe that. Yeah, that's it's bitter. If you remember a while ago, like a week or so ago, I reviewed, it was called Dirty Deeds by Allendale, and they said theirs was 55 IBU and it was nowhere near as bitter as this. So theirs masked it quite well. This one doesn't even try. It is a properly bitter beer, and with the exception of the nutritional information, wish I hadn't looked at that, there is not a lot more to say about it. So while we've been looking at that, has this changed at all? It's sweetened up on the nose, quite a common trait with this style beer I'm finding. I've just realised now I didn't put the lights on behind me. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do that? I'm being forgetful today. Oh well, let's not ruin the continuity now. Yeah, it's sweetened off a bit. Very common for this beer style, you start to get a bit of mango instead of the, rather than the grapefruit style notes. Does it taste any different? Sweetened up a bit on the taste as well. I think with these things you need to take a few sips and then just let your body come around to the idea of kind of the levels of bitterness in this, because it really does start to open up, sweeten up, and yeah, that's a lot more enjoyable now. It's softer, it's feeling a bit more fruity. Getting better with time, that one, which is a good thing. I mean, as you know, I prefer it when a beer just stays consistent, but in this case, hey, it's getting better, I'm not complaining. So thumbs up on that one. If you like really hoppy beers, definitely give this a bash, because I'm not that keen on really hoppy beers and I'm quite enjoying this one, to be honest, so it must be a good one. But really, I don't have a great deal else to say about it. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it if you haven't already subscribed, if you will be so kind, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.